my name is Malikar. Nice to meet you. This is the same day. I don't want. I want to. Okay. Subquest first, right? And then my round, and then I don't like that. I want to see Nate again.
I'd better get home soon.
I'm gonna do the rounds later. Don't worry, but they give me the whole edit to do it. Wait a sec. No, it's not the office I want to go. She already gave us permission, so let's head on it. Wait a second.
Physical attacks advised.
Don't get
Be
hit.
mindful of ranged attacks.
Assist the garden, I guess.
This could get tricky.
Oh, wait. What the hell?
Everyone, move in!
Activating drive.
Why didn't go to a sauna?
My turn.
First.
We've got this in the bag.
Activating skill.
There. Take this. Keep it up, Nadia.
Keep it up, it's working. Zypha activate. A chance!
Okay. Why?
We're doing good.
We've got this in the bag.
Wait, no. Craft.
We're doing good.
Shield! Protect everyone! Ha!
Keep it up, Nadia.
Our time to shine.
Okay. No, stay here. You're good.
We're doing good.
Ha!
Keep it up, Nadia. We can win.
We've got this in the bag.
Ah. You saw
What
that.
to do? Keep it up, it's working. Zypha activate.
Activating
Shine
skill.
forth. Palladi's ray.
We can win.
0 arts. Okay.
We've got this in the bag.
Ah.
What to do?
Remove his thingy later.
Keep it up, it's working.
Oh.
Keep it up, Nadia.
Take this and this. I'd say sorry, but I'm really not.
We can win.
Okay. But
Ha!
now.
I won't lose. We've got this in the bag. Grant them life.
It's
Innocent million.
My turn.
Why he's getting near? Shushu.
Keep it up, it's working.
My turn.
Hey, what about? Oh, never mind.
Now's a good time to boost.
Easy does it. Zypha activate.
Activating drive.
I'll support you. I believe in you, S. Ha!
Keep it up, Nadia. We can win.
Activating skill.
I'll end this now. Cross. Diaper. You're stunned.
Boost gauge limit crushed.
A chance.
Okay, why are you like this? Don't. Shoo.
We've got this in the bag. Activating drive. Ha! Our time to shine.
Keep it up, Nadia.
These are for you. Hitches
And stitches.
I won't lose.
Activating drive.
My turn. I'm ready to go.
I'm good, right? Yeah.
Good luck.
Zypha activate.
I believe in you, S. I won't lose. We've got this in the bag.
Wait, all this time I got you.
We're doing good.
Oh the hell? Okay.
It's up to
Activating
you,
skill.
Anya.
Shine forth. The lady's ray. Our time to shine.
There are. Nice.
Yeah.
Keep it up, Nadia.
Sorry.
What?
I won't show any mercy.
Why? Ah, damn.
A chance.
I need to remove that from me. And get away. Like here?
There. Here goes. It'll be all right,
Hey,
everyone.
perfect.
Great circle of light. Give unto us the breath of life.
Thanks a lot.
Gauge
Million.
limit raised.
We can win.
Good luck.
Activating skill.
Now. Be gone.
Now I'm mad.
Initiating drive.
A chance.
Boost level maximum.
Wait, what?
We've got this in the
Hey,
bag.
hey.
We're doing good.
Ah. I'm like, okay, wait. I want to hit everybody. It's just one person? Wait.
We've got
Ah, it's
this
just
in
one
the bag.
person. Okay. I'm not too-
Activating skill.
Light. Drive them out. They're stunned.
We can win.
Hey, it's a new one. Cool.
Good luck. Now I'm mad. Huh?
They're stunned.
Sorry.
Nadia, you're dying too fast.
Certain arts seem to work better.
But I need to attack him, right?
Activating skill.
Try to keep up!
Of course! There!
By the heavens!
Take
Here!
this!
Swin!
Energy output at maximum.
What? You let me? Ah,
Activating
support you.
skill.
thank you.
Now! Be gone! Please!
Okay!
There!
By the heavens!
Take
Here!
this!
Yes, okay. Just don't kill them. Okay.
Grant them life! Innocent
Thanks a lot!
heal!
We can win! I'm ready to go! Zypha activate!
Here goes!
Oh no. Wait. Cooking? Damn.
I'm ready!
Nice.
Pardon me!
We can win!
Exactly. Pardon her.
There!
Here goes!
One more.
I'm ready!
We can win! There! Take this!
I won't lose!
Okay, now we're good. But I'm afraid that...
There! Thanks a million! Nadia!
Go away. To you.
Initiating drive! I'll take you on!
Okay, now to us. Okay, let's see here. Boost recover.
Easy does it! Shining flowers! Give us your blessings!
Thanks a lot!
million!
We can win!
Easy does it!
Ha!
Ha!
Let's do this!
Easy does it!
Zypha act.
Why?
I won't lose!
Why?
I'm ready! Nadia! Keep it up, it's working! Huh?
Ha!
A chance!
Still.
I'm ready! Ha! A chance!
Okay, nice. Zero art.
Ha!
We can win!
Okay, okay. I'm gonna get the... Okay. I know what I'm gonna do.
Our time to shine!
Energy out. Activating skill.
I'll end this now!
Go.
Cross! Cypher!
Boost gauge
Keep it
limit
up,
crush.
Nadia!
Bye.
Some art should really hurt.
We're doing good!
All set! Zypha activate! Ha! goes!
Stay on guard.
Light, drive them out! Now I'm mad! All set!
Initiating drive.
I won't show any mercy. I'm ready to go.
Ha!
Full boost. Hit them where it hurts.
Ha!
There.
Our time to shine!
You still.
This is getting dangerous. There! Swin!
I'm ready to go. Zypha activate. There.
Kill him?
Enemy
Here
down.
goes!
Ready?
Stay on guard. It's up to you, Agnes.
Light, drive them out! Try to keep up!
Of course. There.
By the heavens!
Take
Here!
this. Still a ways to go.
I'm just gonna keep growing and growing. Woohoo! 3 cheers for us!
Reward deposited.
Chaos, level up. No, never mind. And I'm dying.
Here
Place.
goes. Welcome to
Give me the bath.
Glad I stuck it out.
Now, wait a second. Okay.
Okay, ready to go?
Then I do the rounds. Where is it? You know, normal place. Let's see. Dude, really, I will need. Oh, thanks for coming, Agnes. I guess one's still out of town, huh? Unfortunately, yes, but we should be able to handle anything that needs doing while he's away. That said, you had something you wanted to ask regarding Lashkar, right? Yeah, he's been working part-time at the center markets recently. I'm sure you have heard that he's been trying to become a bracer again, right? Ever since that what happened to Carol Village, I thought he'd cool off of the idea, but last week he started acting a little different. And today I just can't figure out where he went. Kaina and Lashkar, they are both from Carol Village, but managed to keep from getting caught up in the disaster. Yeah, trauma doesn't always get better with time, at least not easy. Kaina, I'm sure you must be terribly worried about him. I'd like to know more about what's been going on with Lashkar lately. Do you think you could give us some more information? Well, first you remember how out of control he was last year up until the Revolutional Festival, right? Yes, I remember. He had so much pent-up anger that he used it to pick up fights with the local thugs. Then at the beginning of the year he started living with me, and he actually started making some friends around Center Market. Although he had family calmed down. But a little more than a week ago, no, maybe a little before that even, he started running off at night. It's almost like his world now he was before. He will even start crying sometimes, completely out of nowhere. He sounds pretty unstable. And on top of everything else, he came home injured yesterday. I tried asking him about what was going on, but he refused to talk. He just ran off again. Ever since then he... I really am bad at this, aren't I? And to think I'm supposed to be one of the adults he can rely on. Please, if there is anything you can do to help him. I hope you realize this isn't all on you. We still don't quite have enough info to go on, though, which means it may take some time to investigate. What do you want to do, Aiji? Let me think. Gray and oh my god, that's cool! I make cat to kill somebody. Yes, we'll take the case. I'm not about to leave Larshkar to suffer through his feeling alone. Thank you so much. I'm so glad I asked you for help. We're still short on info though. Guess we'll just have to start asking around. Right, let's look for people he has regularly contacted with and see if they know anything. Maybe someone over at the chapel and can help. Actually, he has been spending a lot of time talking to Yazan from Center Marking recently. Yazan has ways of getting bits and pieces of news from the underground. Larshkar was talking to him a lot back when he was getting into fights. I see, I guess the only other place worth looking will be the guild. Yeah, he spent a lot of time there last year to help out. I think he was just looking for somebody to talk to. I know there were some bracers there that cheered him up a little though. Then it sounds like the Bracer Guild may have some useful information as well. Yeah, thank you again. I know he is in good hands. Alright, let's get investigating.
Let's wrap this up quickly.
Okay. I got the chapel, I got the guild, and I got the underground.
Check out what I have on offer.
One sec.
Larshkar, huh? Yeah, he's been by my place a few times in the past. Like to ask about stuff going on in the criminal underworld. Can't count how many times I told him not to get involved in all that mess. I see, it sounds like he's been up to a lot lately. Was there anything about him that seemed different? We hear he started acting a little strange about a week ago. Unfortunately, I haven't seen him around in a few days. But you say this started a week ago? That's about all that kinda could tell us, yeah. Do you know if anything happened to him around that time? Well, about 10 days ago I hear talk about some people from the Astral East have been up to something, got ties to the underworld too. Of course, it's just a rumor, but I figured it's something you may wanna be aware of. Interesting, there is no clear connection, but it couldn't hurt to keep it in mind. A mysterious crime, right? Sounds pretty shady. We don't know if they got anything to do with Larshkar though. For right now, it's just one more possible lead. That was certainly an interesting conversation, though can't really say we have more information. We should talk to some more people.
Confirming schedule. Objective set.
Here goes.
The guild.
When did it get so late?
Zine! Oh, it's you guys. Heard you have a few problems to deal with today. There was a bomb threat over at Aramis, right? Something to do with a grudge? Well, I'm glad it was taken care of before anyone was hurt. You seem to be awfully well informed on the matter. I guess information moves pretty fast in the guild. Hey, got any more details in that big brain of yours? Sorry, but we left most of the investigation to the police. Yeah, unfortunately we have our own issues to worry over. If only we had more answers. Their own issues, wonder what's going on. And it looks like Elaine's out as well. Well, it's not our problem. I say we just see ourselves out. Wait a second. I'll be back, Zane.
Do you have a moment?
Larshkar, huh? Yeah, I figured you'd be on the case before long. Is this the case? I think it is. I'm assuming the guild is working on it too. I knew Lashkar had connection to the guild, but this is way more than I thought he'd get. Well, sorry to disappoint, but we are actually still waiting to hear back about him ourselves. We have someone hard at work on Lashkar case right now, so we are leaving it up to him for the moment. Oh, glad to hear the Edith branch is already on the job. It figures that Elaine's skill will be so on the ball. But who is this person you got working on Lashkar case? A young bracer named Gray. Lashkar been talking with him a lot since the beginning of the year. He started noticing some changes in the boy before anyone else, so he went and took the initiative to investigate. Is there any way you could share any more info he collected with us? Well, I don't see why not. Working together will probably be more efficient anyway. I kind of didn't expect you to agree so quickly. The documentation we got from Van mentioned that we unlikely got much help from the guild. That kind of ticks me off, to be honest. Well, regardless, you will find no objection from me. We really appreciate it. So, has Gray had anything to report? Well, as I'm sure you know by now, the boy reverted to the way he was before, driven by anger and thoughts of vengeance. Of particular concern is a fight he had with a delinquent several years ago older than him, beat the man halfway to Sunday. He took on somebody older than him and won. Yep, and apparently the girl even told Gray that he was way stronger than any other kid he'd seen. Seemed like it wasn't just a matter of technique either. We believe he using something to make him more powerful than normal. Given the short time frame, I find it hard to believe that he received any form of training either. I think he most likely cause is using some sort of drug. Yes, we came to the same conclusion. However, we still don't have any information on how he obtained these drugs or who he received them from. Naturally, the guild cannot afford to let this continue. We told Gray to put everything he has into this case. Well, this turned to be a bigger issue than I thought it'd be. Yeah, we need to find Lashkar as soon as possible. By the way, Gray also mentioned the possibility that Lashkar been having meeting with an unknown third party. Once we can identify that individual and their whereabouts, we'll head back out in another attempt to locate Lashkar. I actually have to deal with another job at the moment, but I plan to help with the search when I get some free time. Anyway, don't push yourself too hard out there, okay? Yes, sir. Thank you for sharing what you could with us. We really appreciate it.
Here goes.
Bartini? Chapelle, right.
Do you have a moment?
Oh, this is about Lashka, isn't it? To be honest, I've been worried about him myself. The boy's been so torn up over his hatred of Almara recently, it's almost like he's gone back to his old self. You really think he declined that much? I thought he'd finally started to recover. There must have been something that triggered his change in attitude. Do you have any idea of what that could be? Well, I imagine it had something to do with Nero. Nero? Was that a friend of his? No, it was the name of a cat that one of the little girl Krail was taking care of. I assume he must have been lost in the explosion then. Most likely yes, but regardless, Lashka been determined to find him ever since. That's what eventually led him to happen upon another cat that looked just like him. I will never forget the look on his face when he said maybe Nero made it out alive. Now that I think about it, I feel like he has mentioned something about a cat before. But I got a feeling the one he found wasn't actually Nero, huh? Unfortunately no, the pattern on his fur was strictly similar, but it was a completely different cat. Once Lashkar came to realize that his temper flared up again, so the reality he was trying to ignore came back to bite him in the end. Honestly, I can't help feeling that we have failed the poor thing, failed to save him from his internal torment. If we are to have any hopes of helping him this time, we'll need to treat this much more seriously than we did before. I agree, once we find him, I hope we can count on you and the rest of the Capel to look after him again. While we are still on the subject though, have you noticed anything else odd going on in relation to Lashkar? Yeah, I get the feeling the whole Nero thing isn't what pushed him over the edge. There's gotta be something else we're missing. Actually, I did hear an interesting tidbit from a few of the parishioners recently. Apparently Lashkar been roaming around Riverside at night. From what I understand, he comes here even on days he doesn't have Sunday school, but he's never seen going into any of the other business. I doubt he come out here just to goof off. The question is, where was he headed? I can't say for certain, but I've heard he's been spending time under the bridgeways along the river. Some rather unseemly type have been around those areas lately, which makes me all the more worried. Thank you again for all your help, Mother Kyra. The details you share should definitely help us track him down. Of course, if it gets Lashkar home safe, I'm happy to help. Arusha. Arusha must be like Arusha, and then there is Adius. That's what I think into. Well, I think we have enough info to piece together what Lashkar been up to. Yes, however, we still don't fully understand what brought about the change in his mental state or why someone attempting to take advantage of him. Well, at least, very least, we know that he been meeting up with an individual under the bridge that our best lead right now. Yeah, the lady at the Capel said he been wandering around Riverside, right? And hasn't there been a lot of dangerous activity lately by the underground maintenance tunnel? That's right, I have a feeling that's where Lashkar been heading off to. Especially considering what the Bracer Guild told us about the possibility of drugs being involved. However, while we know Lashkar being spotted in the area, nobody actually seen him entering the underground maintenance tunnel. The area's incredible inconspicuous thought. I have a feeling we have the right place. Yeah, Riverside as a whole seems like a pretty convenient location for whoever Lashkar dealer is too. Don't you think so, Aiki? It sounded like you are already one step ahead of me, Nadia. But you're right. Yazan mentioned there were people from the Central East with ties to the criminal underground after all. If that's who pushed Lashkar into this, it will explain the meeting place. The Capello he goes is here in Riverside, and there are more Central Easterns here than in other districts, which means it'd be easier for them to blend in. That's explain why they are so willing to do this stuff in public. At any rate, we should check out the underground maintenance tunnel and see if we can find any more leads. I'm with you all the way, Aggie. And if somebody is down there, I should be able to sense them. No problem. Yeah, it can hurt to do a little reconnaissance. Let's go take a look. Ah, where? Okay, well, where he died, right? There's a child footprint here. They look fresh. Anything on your end, Nadia? I'm not really picking up anything, but looking at the map, this tunnel is pretty long, isn't it? It's hard to get clear regarding of the inside when we are all the way out here. Aren't you guys? Great, what are you doing here? Says you, Agnes, and this must be the two substitutes brigand filling into for Van. Hazel told me you guys will be helping out with large car case. I'm surprised that you already managed to sniff this place out, seems Van trained you guys well. Actually, I think we just got lucky because the information everyone gave us was so helpful. All we have to do was narrow down his location. I was hoping we may be able to track down the person Lashkar been meeting with as well. Wait a second. I thought you guys knew he was inside already. What? Did you follow them here? Yeah, I managed to puzzle out when they been meeting so that I could tail one of them. It's been about 30 minutes since Lashka first entered. I bet anything he's meeting with whoever his dealer is right now. My hope was to secure their meeting place, expose whoever behind this and get Lashka back home. So you were using Lashka as a bait to pin down the ringleader? That's a little surprising, considering the kid's so fond of you, I mean. From a risk management perspective, I made the best decision I could. If all I did was put a stop to Lashka meeting with the dealer, the large issue won't just disappear. Well, I guess that seems reasonable enough, not the kind of thing I expect from a bracer though. I understand where you're coming from, but for right now, are you willing to give us a hand? Of course, I don't have any problem working with you guys. I plan to make my move soon though. Once you're ready, let's start making our way in. Me and S are ready when you are, Aggie. This may take a while, I don't will be able to come back for supplies either. Just something you may want to take into account? Right, let me think here. I'm ready, let's get going. This may be the only chance we get to save Lashka. Alright, let's head in. There are monsters, I'm running out of those monsters because those monsters doesn't give me septic. I had a feeling we won't find anyone. Actually, I'm sensing someone further in. This tunnel has a pretty complicated layout though, I can't make out very much. On my side I'm not detecting anything other than monster in the vicinity. If we stop to look around right now, it'll be just eat up time. Let's wait until we are further in. Yeah, there's no time to waste. What do you say we take a shorter road we have too far in? I'm sure we can handle anything that comes up along the way. Good idea, let's hurry. What are they planning to do by bringing him here anyway? Just what are they after? And why Lashka? It doesn't... Is something wrong? Nope, I was just thinking about how you seem a little unusual for a racer. You fall for Lashkar, listen to his trouble, and even now your main focus is on saving him. Kind of feel like you can really relate to the little guy, which will mean you have been through a lot yourself. I'm just trying to do what I can do to help. I mean, he's counting on me, so I have to keep him from making the same mistakes I did. Nadia, what's wrong? Oh, nothing, just having a little chit chat is all. We're coming. I love Nadia. Oh, teletransportation! Nice work out there, kid. How you feeling? Your body getting used to it yet? Yeah, it feels good. I can get as angry as I want. I can hate as much as I want. And it fills me with power. I get stronger the more I think about them. The one who murdered everyone in my village. Looks like he's taking it even better than we expected. In that case, we should be able to up his dosage. You know, I wasn't expecting much from the rumors at first, but these kids got some pretty serious rage build up inside. Yeah, got a real nose for talent, Commander Javid, especially to find a kid like this among a bunch of peace-loving robes like the ones here in Kalvar. What makes you say that? It's pretty easy to spot talent in the Black Light District, don't you think? At least easier than spotting it on the battlefield. Letting this kid fade into oblivion would have been the real tragedy if you ask me. If we raise him right, he'll make for a hell of a warrior. If I get stronger, I can do anything. Otherwise, I can't. I couldn't protect. Yes, think of that hatred as your fool. Seems I was right to have high hopes for you. And it looks like our visitor has finally arrived. Or did you think we won't notice? These guys must be part of that one Jagger group from the Central East, the Scorpion of Zahad. I think it was. I'm surprised they noticed us. Guess the rank of Capitan still means something even in C-tier Jagger groups. True, even if they did get knocked out of last year's death game in the first round. The group dispatched to Arashi was one of our least skilled units. We would wise not to conflate them with the best we have to offer. But that little mishap did force us to reflect on increasing the strength of our military powers. What are you doing here? This is none of your concern. Larshka, what have you done to him? They really have been giving him enhancing drugs. They seem different from the ones Almara were using though. Don't get the wrong idea, he came to us with nowhere to go, seeking power and torment by loneliness. All we did is giving him the means to convert those feelings into the power he so desperately wanted. Enough, you really think you can get away with manipulating a child into taking narcotics? I am offended with you putting up our herbs on the same level as the poison Almara liked to dole out. See, in our homeland there aren't any laws that prohibit its use, so it hardly seems to fit to judge by your standards, don't you think? And you wanna know something funny? It's not illegal in Calvary either. This is really what you want, Larshka? I thought you wanted to be a bracer so that you could protect Annie. Whatever happened to that little boy? Is this what his idea of strength is? But back then I couldn't protect anyone. I understand why you want to drown in your hatred. Maybe I understand better than anyone else. But even if you were to accomplish what you hope to do with it, you'd never be able to feel pride for what you have done. He's right, you know, getting that kind of power as a child has a way of haunting people for the rest of their life. I've seen a lot of kids broken because of it. I can't say it's something I recommend. Right, this isn't the type of power you want. It will end up swallowing you all. There's strength beyond all the suffering you are feeling, but it's one you will have to find for yourself. If that's all it took to throw him off, then maybe the kid really was a waste of time. If not that's that simple, he's just feeling conflicted. If we can show him that the path we have laid out for him is one of true power, then he'll find his resolve. Oh my god, okay. Okay, where there were 2 to 8, what was just 3? I guess that means we got to prove we are right then. Agnes, I look for an opening and try to pull Larshka out of there. Can you 3 drown their fire until I get to him? Understood. We'll do our best. Just be careful, okay? We were given a job and we are not leaving here until we finish it. Larshka coming with us. Dispatching Pthar. Oh, you didn't say that. Oh, critical, okay.
Get ready.
Oh, never mind.
We can win.
Energy activating skill.
You aren't getting away. Cross. Diaper.
Boost
It's
gauge
up to
limit
you.
crush.
Yes.
You're done for.
Activating
By the
skill.
heavens, pierce!
Get away.
Now I'm mad.
One
Keep it
skill
up,
coming
Nadia.
right up.
These are for you. Hitches and stitches. A chance.
Activating
Shine
skill.
forth, Palladian Ray!
I won't show any mercy.
One steal coming right up. Get those boots on the ground. Such to be them. And what the? I believe in you, S.
I'm ready to go.
Activating
go.
skill.
I have no choice. Yeah.
A chance. By
Activating
the
skill.
headers.
You are all stronger than I thought. I suppose I underestimate you. You are right, we're stronger. Even without Van, we are fully capable of putting a stop to your scheme. Captain, the kid's gone. What? Don't try to call fool now. Feign is a valid strategy in a warfare. As Jagger, I'm sure you know that all too well. Damn it, we fell, and after all the time I told you to keep an eye on your sixes. Nice job, Gray. You know, you're not half bad. Ever consider becoming an assassin? Now that large car's safe, there's no need to stay here any longer. You think you can run from us? Prince Air them on the both flanks. Yes, sir. Hi, Gray. Oh, how considerate. You must be real hit with the ladies. Not that I have eyes for anybody but S, of course. Enough talk, let's move. Ashkar, you awake? Is the drug weird enough? No, I can't. Damn it. I don't think the drugs are affecting him anymore, but he still seems pretty unstable. That's why he wanted an easy solution, a way to run from it all. That's how they were able to reel him in. He just has to keep moving forward. He needs to face what's going on inside him, no matter how difficult that may be. Yeah, but I really think he can do it, even if he did have a bit of stumble. Look out! An ambush. We'll never be able to hold off this many of them. It will take an act of goddess to turn the tide in your favor this time. Zine. So what's gonna be? Fight and risk death, or hand the boy over and leave with your head still attached? I don't think... Huh? You did bang up your job, Gray. Now let us handle it. You guys! Sorry we're late. Took us a little to put together what was going on. Zina and Lane had other business, but I figured we could spare the rest of the crew. I can't believe the Scorpion of Zahat were behind all of this. I'm sure you fill his head with all kind of crap, trying to turn him into one of your child soldiers. I didn't think the guild would come out in full force. What do we do, Captain? Withdraw. It's too bad about the boy, but we have no choice. Really? Didn't you hear me? I say withdraw. It's time to cut out our losses. We can't afford to waste the resources right now. Yes, sir. Damn, would have preferred to capture them, but they are fast little suckers. Lashkar, I'm so sorry I didn't realize what was happening. Damn it. Damn it all. Lashkar, do you think you have managed to calm down a little? Calm down? What do you mean calm down? We pretended to be calm was what led me to all of this. None of the adults understand they or just think I'm sad or holding a grudge. But while I was just sitting around, all those Amara bastards were killed off. So why do I still feel so empty inside? Please somebody tell me why. I get it now. You went after revenge. You had all this feeling of anger and sorrow. And once it was over, everyone wanted to go right back to normal. Once I found out Nero was gone too, I just couldn't take it. No. So when those guys from Sahat started telling me their drugs could help me escape what I was feeling, and what I had never lose anything ever again if I just got stronger, Lashkar, I know exactly what you're feeling. Being powerless, it's... No, you don't grow up, don't understand anything. Hey, we understand a lot better than you think. I told you before, didn't I? We are the same. I lost my family to Armara too. Like that? All I could think about was revenge. But I found my way back. That's why I'm here now. You lost your family. I cannot figure it was something like that. So he's finally come to terms with it. Well, good for you, but that's why I have to... Do you really think those people were your best chance? You want to be strong, right? But if it's true strength you are after, there's better path for that. A path where no matter what style you choose, it will be a strength you earn, a strength yours and yours alone. That's why the shortcut they promise can't hold a candle to what you can do on your own. Even if we'll struggle to get there, you have plenty of time to find your way. You just have to be a bit patient while you look for it. That's how it was for me and us too. Right, I'm sure you will find something that will guide you in the right direction. And once you do, you will make everyone in Krell Village proud, and included. Alright, I almost forgot. Stop. This is the charm that Annie made me for. At first I thought you just forgot about it, and now I just realized this is what you were running from all along. Because if you didn't, you may remember the person you were, the real one, the real you. If your heart still aches at the sight of it, that's a sign that you haven't given up yet. It's not too late, Lashka. We can move forward together. Why? Stupid quest. Which is a good quest that connects the other quest. I love that things. Lashka has her done with this. Thankfully, Bozina and Elaine were concerned for the boy and rushed back to the guild upon hearing the news of the situation. So, that's what happened, huh? Well, looks like Gray ended up being the right man for the job after all. Glad you were able to rescue the kid before it was too late. I must commend the rest of you for coming to his aid as well. Your arrival seemed to have played a pivotal role. And of course, Agnes, Swim, Nadia, thank you again for all your support. Of course, we will never turn a blind eye to Lashkar or any resident of Krell Village for that matter. Furthermore, it's our duty to help others in Van's stead. Honestly though, we wouldn't have made it very far without a certain bracer in training laying the groundwork for us. I just did what anyone else will do. Besides, I'm the one that... Personally, Lahad was the one who impressed me the most. How you learn to detox someone like that? Never really thought of you as the brain type. What? You thought I was just some meathead? See, in the Central East it's not uncommon to run into people using drugs and herbs like that. When I was stationed at the guild there, had a pretty good job of drilling us on all the basic treatment methods. That being said, we only treat his symptoms. He will need to be examined later by an actual doctor. Don't want going to a doctor won't give him a record for doing drugs though. Yeah, I could see that being an issue for any background checks in the future. For most people, it's a good opportunity for rehabilitation, but for Lashka, it will just make it harder for him to get back on the straight and narrow. That's true, we'll need to remember to keep his future in mind when making any further decisions. Huh? Do you think we should let Isabel treat him in secret? That way his record will be kept clear. The doctor from the Black Light District. I've heard that does good work, but... What? You must be joking. How would we trust him to some back alley doctor? Take it easy, Alvis. In spite of where she's from, I can at least vouch that she's fairly competent doctor. Still, you must have a pretty good reason if you are willing to suggest something like that to us. I do. I want Lashka to face up his mistakes. As we mentioned, taking him to a normal hospital will result in him having a permanent mark on his record. Dude, I did it for heart, to be honest. Not for like, oh, what's gonna give me chaos, you know? I did it from the heart. But it won't actually affect him until he gets older. I worry that he won't learn his lesson. Oh, I get it. You think having him treated in the Black District will act as a kind of wake-up call? A trial by fire, huh? That's a surprising comment from you, Agnes. You may be right, though. Could be exactly what he needs at the moment. Not you too, Lahat. Elaine, say something to them. Surely you don't think this is a good idea. Well, it's certainly not ideal, but she makes a good point. And as long as we have some safeguards in place, yes, maybe worth looking into. The guild will handle any negotiation with Isabel. We'll raise the money for treatment too. However, that does mean we'll be the ones setting all the terms as well. We'll move forward with it as long as nobody has any objection. What do you say, little lady? Yes, that sounds fine to me. I just want to help Lashka get back to living a normal life again. Understood. Let's go ahead and talk this over with Hazel. We'll get the ball rolling on everything. Well, alright, I guess I'm willing to compromise. Thank you all for being so understanding. I suppose now the only thing left is to deal with Lashkar's emotional state. He's been drawing in his pain for so long. I think getting him to work through it all is going to be pretty difficult. But still, I have a feeling he'll be alright in the end. Yeah, me too. He'll be fine as long as he's got people like Gray to sympathize with him. I think you may be overestimated, but I'm capable of. I mean, it's not like I'm a therapist. Levi Arnold, a B-rank bracer stationed at the head branch in Le Mans. She was tasked with working on the cover to gather intel. A lot of her information was obtained by spying on Almara. Unfortunately, she was killed in the line of duty. She was your older sister, wasn't she, Gray? So that's what he meant. We know you lied about your nationality and work history to get into the guild. But we know the reason why you were trying too desperate to enter the Republic. In fact, we have known for a while now, you wanted revenge. That's what all that training was for, and all that digging through confidential info. So that's why he understands how Lashkar feels. You knew the whole time? Then why would you let me stay? It took advantage of my position to so many horrible things, so why? Well, let's just say we spent a lot of time observing your behavior. I'm sure you realize it yourself by now, but that grudge isn't the only thing that's been motivating you. That's right, you continue to display a strong sense of both conscience and duty. Your actions don't lie. Kinda, are you alright? Yes, I'm fine. I think I'm finally beginning to understand what Lashka's been going through. I just want to thank you all for giving us another chance. Of course, this isn't something you should have to shoulder on your own. It takes a village, right? I have heard you've been keeping an eye on Lashka for a while now. They told me you leapt into action as soon as you found him. Words can't express how grateful I am. Hear that, Gray? You have done a lot for the people of Edith. So let me ask you this, where do you want to go from here? Do you even need to ask? I want to keep moving forward, and I want to keep protecting this city. Well, if that's what you really want, then you better be prepared to work your ass off.